They towed my truck from my own driveway, so I sent the HOA the bill. Yeah, this one still makes me laugh. I run a small landscaping business. Nothing crazy. Just me, a few clients, and a pickup truck that I use for work during the day. No logos, no equipment bolted on, just a clean gray Ford parked in my driveway like any other vehicle. Or so I thought. One morning, I walked outside to head to a job, and my truck was gone. Not stolen, towed. A bright orange notice was taped to my mailbox. Vehicle removed for violation of community parking restrictions. Commercial use vehicles prohibited. Commercial vehicle? My truck didn't even have decals. I called the towing company listed on the notice, and they said the HOA had authorized the tow. I was furious and stuck. I had a full day of client appointments, and now I had to Uber across town to the impound lot just to get my truck back. The tow fee? $375. When I confronted the HOA manager, she barely looked up from her desk. She said, "We received complaints about business vehicles in driveways. You're not allowed to store work trucks on residential property." I said, "It's not a work truck. It's my daily driver." Her answer? "That's for the board to decide." So I asked for the exact rule I'd violated. She emailed me the HOA parking bylaw, and that S when I realized they D seriously messed up. The rule clearly stated, commercial vehicles displaying business logos or equipment may not be parked overnight in driveways or on community streets. Mine had neither. No logo, no gear. Just a regular pickup. I emailed her back, quoting the exact wording and attaching photos of my truck. She ignored it. The next day, I got another notice. Repeat violation. Further towing possible. So I decided to hit back. First, I filed a police report for unauthorized towing. Then, I sent the HOA a demand letter, itemizing my towing fees, rideshare costs, and lost income from missed clients. Total, $612. They refused to pay, so I took it to small claims court. When the hearing came, I showed up with everything. Printed bylaws, photos, tow receipts, and even a statement from one of my clients confirming I lost business that day. The HOA sent their property manager, who looked like she'd rather be anywhere else. The judge flipped through my documents and asked one question. "Can you show me where this vehicle violates your own written policy?" The HOA rep froze. She couldn't. Because it didn't. The judge smiled, looked at me, and said, "I'm ruling in favor of the plaintiff. The HOA will reimburse all fees and damages." Just like that, I won. A few weeks later, I got a check in the mail from the HOA for $612 and a notice of updated parking policy. Apparently, they rewrote the rule to include trucks used for business purposes. I guess that was their way of saving face. But now, every time I pull into my driveway and see my truck sitting there, perfectly legal, I can't help but smile. They tried to tow my livelihood, and they ended up paying for it. So tell me, if your HOA towed your vehicle, would you fight back? Drop your answer in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more unbelievable HOA stories every week.